like I'm councilman for the Westwood. I'm the one who they check for, I'm the one who they step for, same one who they slept on. You can hear them alarm clocks. I'm the wavy by a long shot. I know that I'm gon' pop. I need doses, I got the motion. Catch me at LAX, Hollywood West Coast.
Yo, we back. It's Nobody Put Us On, episode 86. I'm your boy, Dutch Row P.
Father God.
And we got my boy Trip in the building, too. We are back, man. And look, it's a special episode. We have no guests tonight, but we just going to shoot the shit, man. It's the end of the year episode, man. A lot of shit happened this year. But we just going to get to it, man. If I want to take it there, I wasn't going to start
it's breaking news. It's breaking news. So.
I wasn't going to start here, but we're going to start with your man. We're going to start with your man Puff, man, because I ain't going to front for the whole 3-4 weeks, up close to a month now, every day.
It's been a month already?
Almost. It feels to me.
Nigga, it's only been like a week and a half.
Son, it feel like close
when
to a
that
month.
When that Cassie shit first popped off.
It had to be before Thanksgiving, no?
Yeah, I believe it was before.
It's before Thanksgiving.
Before Thanksgiving?
Yo, dogs. Every day, this man been something new coming out, man. What happened today, man? What's going on with this nigga, man?
They said, you know what I mean, allegedly, you know what I'm saying, he was fucking with a minor. To be frank, you know what I mean? Pause.
This nigga.
But that's kind of crazy though, cause it seemed like every week is like another woman coming forward and all that. But now it's like a lot of people are saying like it's losing validity because more people are coming up. They're trying to say like some Cosby shit and all that, whatever.
Like a money grab.
Like it's a money grab.
Do you believe that like some of the allegations that's coming out? Do you believe that a lot of people are? Do you believe that it could be money grab or?
Of course it's a money grab. But you know what I mean? Who could say that they don't deserve that money? They went through a lot of pain and suffering.
But if you went through pain and suffering, right? Isn't it more than money? Because I mean, like,
yeah,
if I went through
it's definitely more than money.
Like, I would want the money.
The money's
I ain't
just
gonna
a
say
bonus.
like, no, don't get it twisted. I want the money, but I also want to see you go through some pain and suffering. Like I went through some pain and suffering. If we gonna really take it there, I want you to go through some pain too.
That's true.
Be a billionaire and go back to being a millionaire on the low end. That'll be paying for you because that's a whole lifestyle change.
And you gotta think about it. These are all people that he was dealing with. So just him being like unmasked is like painful enough because they know how he is as far as like his insecurities or whatever. He don't like being in like a certain light. So that's pain and suffering in his own too. Because just look how quick he settled with Cassie. That was the fastest, I think that's the fastest
settlement I've seen this
in all time. It wasn't
never
even.
Seen that.
It was not even 24 hours.
That was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So I say, if he didn't or whatever that's being alleged, why would you settle with something so fast? If you know what I mean, like I don't know, it don't add up.
My thing is this, like I said, like again, allegedly, for these people, if I was a victim, right, and I got abused, I would want to see you go through some pain and suffering too. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be through jail or through the streets, but something got to give. You know what I'm saying? Like something would have to give at some point in time. Like we just can't let this rock.
It depends on the mentality, because like, you know what I mean? Say like for instance, maybe Cassie, this not maybe how she feel, or maybe she do feel like this. For her to even go through with this, she had to make some type of peace with herself, or she in some type of good space mentally to either come out with this, because this is going to rip up old wounds. Somebody who's still broken ain't going to come out and talk like the way they doing, or even allege or try to do anything if they have some type of peace of mind. You feel me? So in her case, if it's a money grab, then she deserves every penny she got in that case, especially in that case. And it's her choice.
Right,
it doesn't matter if how long it go, if she, know what I mean? Because I seen that she took a lot of flack. Why? All right, she got, that made her peace for it. Boom, give you my bag. Boom, it's over. Because it's not like this hasn't been talked about for years. Like this has been, know what I mean? Gene Deal been saying this for years, like in all his interviews. So it's like, this is not new knowledge. It's just that a lot of his knowledge is being born now, even though it's already on record. So I don't know, man. Honestly, I think this is just the beginning. This is going to be
Well, we're gonna see because this is all alleged right now. But 50 Cent right now, my man 50, he's not letting up.
Nah, 50 not letting up.
Every day he's dropping a new post on Diddy. It's rumored to be that he's dropping a documentary on this.
I think he just trolling. I don't think he actually gonna make a documentary.
I could see him making a documentary.
I don't see that. That.
Why?
I think 50 trolling.
Who better not to make a documentary than 50? Like, I could see 50 making a documentary, and it would be good because I think 50 will get the right people to talk. And from what he's saying, I don't know, rumored to be, this came from his page. He said that the donations will go to, the victims.
I think 50 motive.
You don't play with the victims.
50 motive is just, what I mean? He just trying to make the blow hurt pause a little more by mentioning the things he's mentioning, like sponsors and stuff like that, to get them, put pressure on the people to troll up the sponsors to pull out or whatever deal. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of crazy also. That's kind of genius in a way.
Is he a diabolical genius?
So they say.
Yeah, what's going on out there, right?
I mean, but Fifth, you already know how Fifth move, man. Fifth ain't gonna let up at all.
Nah, like I said with the diabolical genius thing, you heard Charlemagne has said 50 is a genius, for making these moves. And Rick Ross responded. He felt the way. Do you think Ross should have said something, or you think he should have fell back? Or did you even hear that? Because I couldn't tell you what he said.
I don't pay attention to nothing that nigga doing, bro. That nigga's police, nigga. Fuck that nigga for life, nigga.
You see what I'm saying?
Come on, fuck that nigga.
Come on, Five.
Nigga, you go against the unit, nigga, you gonna fall, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Nah, I'm stopping. I fuck with Ross. I fuck with Ross.
We're gonna talk about that.
I don't know, but Ross just but Ross just, you know what I mean? He just wanted 50 attention, man. That's all he wanted.
All right, we good. But like, all I'm saying is 50 is not letting up. I could see this happening.
Yeah.
If it happens, I'm tuned in. I'm ready for it. I think I'm here for the did he do it? And it's hard because I think it's called Did He Do It or some shit like that. It's hard. That's a hard line for a title. Man, shout out to Fifth, man.
Yeah, shout out to Fifth, man.
But again, like we said, we're gonna talk about certain things that happened this year. I want to get into a list because I love a good list, man. I don't know if you got your list ready, but I've been working on my list, man, because I usually do this. I usually drop a little list of what I've been listening to for the year. It's 2023. We about to go into 2024.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie. This year I've been listening. I took a dib and dab into R&B this year because I love the boom bap.
We used to always get on you about that.
Yeah, yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Pounds. Pounds, you know what I'm saying? I know he's the R&B guy.
Yeah, he is. Yes, he still is. Yeah, shout out to Pounds. Yeah. But I did and dab in R&B this year, so a couple of albums was hitting to me. But I wanna get off of this, and this is no particular order now. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna write it down and then post it on the page. But I got Jeezy. I Might Forgive, but I Don't Forget.
Okay.
I got Tory Lanez, Alone at Prom 2.
Mm-hmm.
I got Westside Gun, And Then You Pray For Me. I got Larry June and Alchemist, The Great Escape. I got Drake for the Dogs, The Deluxe. The Deluxe got the Scary Hours.
Yeah, but that shit is all one, nigga.
Nah, I saw one. You're
it's
right.
all one.
So,
you know
all
right.
right. So I got a Lil Yachty album on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's start here. It was different. You know what I mean? Look, I seen your face over there, Trip. I seen your face.
Yeah.
I seen your face.
You know he don't fuck with that.
Yeah. Go ahead. Look, go ahead.
I thought he was an actor now.
Who, Lil Yachty?
Yeah.
I mean, look, I don't fuck with Yachty in particularly, but that album was something different. It was a little alternative, but it was cool. You know what I mean? I got Jermaine Dupri and Currency, for motivational use only. Mm-hmm. Lloyd Banks got Lloyd Banks, Big Queens.
Yeah.
What I mean?
What?
Cardi 3.
Cardi 3? I think Halloween Havoc 4 is better than that, and I think that's on the list.
Wait.
Did
now,
Nas drop a project this year too?
Who?
That's on there. Who you said, Nas?
Yeah, did Nas drop something this
I got
year?
you.
Yeah.
I got you.
He dropped Magic 2.
And 3.
3, my bad.
And 3. I got 3 on here. We could talk about it because 3 is better than 2 to me in my opinion.
That's a top joint.
I got Gunna.
Yeah. He definitely.
Come on, Trip. Why you make your face? Yo, and all right, so look, let me say this. Because, the last one of the episodes, I went kind of hard. And I was like, yo, Gunna. All right, let me just stand on this. I stand on the hill. Yes, I did listen to Gunna album. It is hard. But there is better. Yo, why you? Yo, why you recording? Yo.
Nah, cause nigga, I'm gonna post that. Yeah, go ahead, talk that Gunna shit, nigga.
Yo,
why this nigga on trial? Go ahead,
listen.
Go ahead.
Yo, Gunna album is hard, right? But there is better albums that
No. I give it a Gunna had a top 5 album this year.
But Gunna album, you said top 5?
Yeah.
See, all right. So
I give
with me, top 5.
I ain't gotta hate him
because a lot of people, I've been running to a lot of people that to act like they ain't listened to the album. I know they heard the album.
I feel like that's personal. I think that's personal, but sonically you can't front on it.
That's what I'm saying. The music, like the music is really good.
He was going on that, and it had no features.
No, come on.
If I listen to that, well, of course it ain't gonna have no features. No, but if I had listened to the album, maybe I would say that. But because I gotta stand on what I stand on,
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I did hear the one single. But that's just because it was like everywhere. But other than that, no.
Damn.
And I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. I only bumped it one time.
Really?
And it was good. It was a classic. I'm like, this shit's a great album. But that's not counting. I mean, this is on my own mirror. And somebody else, I heard it more than once, of course, from other people and all that. But as far as me,
but when you played
press play, it was just for the view only.
Okay.
And I can't. You know what I mean?
I have heard people say that the album was fire though. So I have heard a lot of people say that.
I'm telling you,
them kids go crazy when that fuck you mean.
Fuck you mean?
What?
They be acting, yeah, I'm telling you.
They be going crazy.
Come out with another couple of those, he be all right.
Yeah.
I got Killer Michael.
Yeah. That's my album of the year.
That shit fire. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's my album of the year.
That is a hard album.
That's my album of the year. Hold on, let me put a
go ahead,
couple
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna name my top 5.
Go ahead.
Killer Mike, Metro Boomin. And this is gonna be, you know what I mean, a wild card. Vidon and ST Nack Brap.
Okay.
That's one of the hardest rap joints that came out this year to me.
Got you.
Pause. Yeah, I about to mention somebody. I said, boom. Yeah, you keep naming them. But definitely Killer Mike is my top album of the year, for sure.
I got Young Thug, Business is Business. Now that to me that's like, you know, it's not on my list, but it's like, you know, what's that?
Oh yeah, Conway had a
it could have made the list. That's the could have made the list. Honorable mention. There we go. A Young Thug being an honorable mention. Business is Business. I fuck with it. Got a couple of joints on there, especially Stand Out.
Whose album was better, Gunna or Young Thug?
Don't do that.
Gunna by a fucking landslide. Cause to me that shit was dirt.
He said it. I didn't, and he spoke for me. We got Travis Scott, Utopia. We got Diddy. Wow. Whoa. Wow, right? Wow.
But you can't front on it.
Before the allegation.
What does it matter? What see that's
right
that? No. We're not gonna do that. What does it matter before or after the allegation?
You right.
What does it matter? That shit doesn't matter, bro.
Nah, it does.
All right.
I was about to be with you, but nah.
That's some bullshit, my nigga. Cause you know why? Niggas pick and choose, my nigga.
Nah, we can't do that.
Niggas pick and choose. So,
we can't do that.
All right,
he's on pause right now. He's on
pause. So he about to be canceled, basically. He's canceled.
No. I'm not canceling him. I say he just got to be on pause right now. No.
I mean, if you wanted to cancel Diddy, you could have been canceled Diddy, but it's not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cancel him. I'm just saying he's on pause.
Like I said,
now.
That's a great album, bro. That's a great album.
But the album is good.
Album is very good.
Did he write it?
No,
of course not. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But that was a good album. That's one of the best R&B joints that came out this year.
That's a good point.
He didn't even write it.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
But niggas don't be doing that. Niggas don't like niggas do that with R. Kelly, but whatever. Cool. Go ahead. I don't even want to go there.
Well, first of all, R. Kelly, we gotta wait till the Did He Do It documentary comes out first, and then we can say that.
Yeah.
But R. Kelly was never found guilty of what the people put on him. He ain't go to jail for that.
So what he's in jail for?
What matters is did he do it or not?
All right, you got it.
Did you see the tape?
Listen, okay.
Okay,
you got it.
I think
Nas, Magic 3.
Nah, definitely Magic.
Magic 3.
Fire. That shit with Fifth. Fire.
Even though Fifth only spit like 4 bars on that shit, though. That shit was 4 bars, bro.
Nah, it was like good.
I was mad.
That was a good 10. That was a good 10.
That was a good 4 bars. And then he said Queens.
Yeah, because he don't want to give niggas too much.
I love Fifth.
He don't want to give niggas too much. Fifth is doing a great job right now of wanting niggas. People want his music. You know what I'm saying? He's building the interest. So right now he's on one of the top tours that ever happened as far as rap.
That's my person of the year to me.
So it's like
give it to 50 Cent.
Fifth gonna have to give us some music soon.
I don't think he's going to give us any music though.
Pause. I don't either.
I don't think he's giving nobody.
I think he's going to give us records, but I don't think he's going to give us an album.
Yeah, I think he's doing that, and he's smart. He knows what's going on.
And he's going to polish it up with a project, so it won't be a complete attachment to him.
There's one album I want to talk about, being that it's on my mind now, that's not on my list. And we got to talk about that Busta Rhymes album, bro. And I'm going to keep it a stack. I know how Busta, you know what I mean? We know Busta's a legend. He's been in the game. You know, he has a very top tier, high status, in the game. But let's keep it a stack, bro. That album was not it. And I love Busta because Busta his albums usually hit to me. I'm gonna keep it. I fuck with Busta Rhymes albums. Like, I love the Big Bang Theory. I love the Genesis. I love the what's that? The extension, his first joint, the one he dropped. Then he dropped the part 2. That was good too. I wasn't fucking with this Blockbuster shit. And look, Busta, please, if you get to this, please don't take this no way, because I hear about you. Don't take this no way. I just wasn't feeling it. I felt like you was catering to a crowd that You
don't like that song with Coi Leray?
No, I don't like the song with Coi Leray. I didn't like the song with.
I fuck with that song.
I was about to say I don't fuck with that.
I didn't like that song. I didn't like the song with Bia. I somewhat like the song with the Baby and T-Pain. I like that one.
That's the joint with Thug, right?
Nah, it's T-Pain and
the joint with Thug.
I ain't like that one either. You like the shit with Thug?
I like that. Those are the joints I like.
I ain't like the shit with Quavo. Like, I felt like he was trying to reach to a crowd that that's not his.
But what if he's trying to reach a younger demographic?
I understand.
You see the joints with his kids, like, and all that.
That's cool.
It's like it's a purposeful album. If you get what I'm saying, like, it makes sense for all the records he got, because them people that he did records with usually are not core fan bases of Busta. So he's trying to reach a whole nother fan base, or he's probably already in, but they probably be more familiar with him because it's the sounds that they like of today's hip hop type of sound.
But do you fuck with it?
I know the purpose of it, but it's not my. It's not my preference.
All right. See, and if he was trying to do that, right? Even if he was trying to get that off, I felt he should have got that off differently. Like, it was the production. And look, I'm surprised because he have Pharrell, Timbaland, and Swizz Beatz all on the production. So I was surprised at this. I'm like really surprised. I'm thinking I'm going to get top tier beats, and I didn't like the beats. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like the production like that. It's a lot, man, with that. What I expected, you know what I mean, from Busta, because like I said, I fuck with Busta Rhymes albums. A lot of people like Busta singles, and I know that because he always drop a hot single. But I didn't like the singles he dropped this time. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe because I'm used to the old Busta sound. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But I couldn't get with this. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go back and listen to it again. But for now, I just had to get that off. I had to get that off. But
I like that Rome Streets album too. That Noise Candy.
I didn't have that on there.
That shit
was
fire.
Good?
That shit was fire.
I didn't get to that.
The Fleet Lord 2-3 Zone.
Of course.
Shit,
I
know what I'm saying?
I was trying to do like that type of. That's like an EP.
Yeah.
I was trying to get there, but I didn't do that one. I didn't do those.
Rap.
What y'all think about Lil Wayne's album?
I got that on there.
Okay.
I fuck with that. I got Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz. What you fuck with it?
Yeah. That
Yo,
shit
I ain't gonna front. Now, this one is better than the first one.
I ain't listened to the whole thing. I ain't gonna front.
Really?
But the first half, I heard of it.
I like how they all right, so the way how they broke it down, you see how they broke it down and it's narrated by 50.
Mm-hmm.
And just the way how it's in order, like they have let's say they got a song with the song with Benny called Oprah and Gail.
Yeah.
Fire.
That's
fire.
I heard that record.
And
shout out to Butch.
But in that section they got like Fab, and you know what I'm saying? Like the way how it's like that's like the rap hard beats, because they got Havoc, you know what I'm saying? And then they got the South. Like,
Wayne
so they
be
did
smart when it comes to like when he concepts these albums.
Yeah, the concept was amazing. I like that album. What you about to say, Drew?
Since y'all, was pro Gunna's album.
Oh man.
What about Troy Ave's album?
That's his guy. I don't know. Talk to
honestly, I fuck with Troy Ave, but I ain't gonna front. But the some latest shit he been putting out is fire. Like some shit from the New York City 2 joint that I guess he was previewing, but a lot of other shit that was just duds to me.
And I ain't gonna sit here in front and say like that's his guy. Let me take that back. I
still fuck with Troy Ave.
I haven't listened to Troy Ave lately. I haven't listened to Troy Ave
lately. Troy Ave don't get enough credit for bringing New York City back.
Whoa.
We not. What you mean?
Nah, he did.
Before anybody else was on their old New York, New York City sounds like this again. Troy Ave was the nigga that was out there on the pavement putting that pain in with that sound, already doing it.
Yeah.
With that New York City album, nigga, that shit is a classic, nigga. That shit was a classic. Who was making music like that? Everybody was still trying to sound like down south niggas.
Nah. Prodigy was still out around that time.
But those are OGs. I'm talking about young niggas that's new, fresh.
Troy Ave had a little run where he was just putting.
My nigga, he was the hottest nigga out. Troy, before he caught that case, my nigga,
he was not the hottest nigga out.
My nigga, he forced 50 to nigga. He's a nigga that forced 50 to be.
Well, watch what you say.
Watch
what you say. Watch what you say here. He forced 50 to do what?
All right, before Troy Ave, right?
Yeah.
When the last time we seen the unit together?
Nah, whoa, hold on.
Think about it.
Even Trip,
nigga. Let's keep it 100. No, hold on. Let's keep it 100. That year in Summer Jam. Hold on.
Troy had nothing to do with the unit.
We went to Summer Jam together that year.
Yes, we did.
Well, he was fucking with them.
He was fucking with them. He was on. They was on a New York City album, right?
50 guys far away from him.
Hold on. Let me. He had a hot record, a fire record with Tony A on there.
Yeah, he did. He had a fire record with all of them.
Banks.
Yeah, he did.
2 totally different records.
Yep.
He was gonna bring them out on his Summer Jam set. But that was a year or 50, I don't know, the unit's getting back together. If Troy Ave could have put that off on that stage, shit could have went kind of different for him, my nigga. You feel me? Because that was going to happen, my nigga. Because what else they was coming out on anybody else said? But the unit got together. That's when Slow Bucks got his shit snatched and all that. Mm-hmm. And that's another story. But that's when
She Belongs to the Game, that joint, like he was on a
That was
run.
right after that.
Yeah, he was
That was right after that. Like, he was on fire. That's when Fifth was on that album, but I guess that whole shit, shit was kind of bad when he got, I think, either way, he caught that case when he got the Troy,
that was it.
The case, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but he was dropping fire then, nigga. He dropped the, that Royal, Roland Collins.
That Roland Collins was fire.
Classic, my nigga.
Where's my shit? That's that was my shit. I ain't gonna
fucking, what's that record? What's that album? That tape was called The Free Troy Ave, I think it was called.
And
no, it's called New Pop.
New Pop was alright.
Fire, nigga. Shout out to Troy Ave, my nigga.
I fuck with that. That's your man. I ain't gonna front,
I fuck with him, my nigga.
But I'm not.
I remember he was in the hood slinging in the tapes, nigga, in Rosedale, nigga. Shout out to him.
I haven't jacking them lately, but we got.
Pause.
So I got pause. I got Doja Cat. Now, let me tell you something about Doja Cat.
Fire album.
Let me tell you something about Doja Cat. She's a little weird, I know, but her album is fire. Like, she gave me female Kendrick Cole vibes. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying the bars, not bars.
Why not?
Just
I can go on to say that she had one of the top rap for female. She had one of the. She out rap all of them niggas.
No. Hold up. No, you speak to that's crazy for her to say she out rap all of them. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying she couldn't rap with them. I'm not saying she could out rap them.
Them records is way. Like I said, them records is way better.
But those records is hard.
Records is fire, nigga. Her shit is a solid rap album.
Listen to me. I know this is nobody put this on, but check this out. Do yourself a side. Listen to Doja Cat album. Get back to me. Trust me. You won't do. Trust me. From the first, I think the first 5 snatches.
What about the baby? He put out an album this year.
He did.
He did. Nah, I don't think he did.
He did. He put something out earlier this year.
He did. The baby.
Yeah.
Damn. My bad. So he ain't make the list.
He didn't make the list.
He didn't make the list. Sorry.
He said he was top 5.
Top 5 where?
When he was on Shannon Sharp show. He's
not on Dutch. He's not on the top 5 Dutch list.
Right, so what about what is your top interviews of the year? It's a podcast.
Oh man,
I'm gonna start.
Go ahead.
So one of my top interviews of this year is the joint with Tupac Pops.
On our dialogue.
That one of the most fire interviews I've seen this year. Fucking.
Damn, I've seen so many, man. That's a hard one.
That's a good. That was one of the top interviews for me.
I fucked with a lot of. Damn,
and I ain't even gonna hold you. This interview just came out. That Charleston White on the Cam Newton joint. That shit is a.
I've been watching. I ain't gonna front. I watched a lot of Cam Newton lately. I want to talk about that too. But I'm gonna wrap it up with the albums. We spoke about 2 Chainz already. I got Chris Brown 1111. That's a hard R&B album. I threw honorable mention Rick Ross, Meek Mill, Too Good to Be True. They sold 31,000. Nah, that's the joke. That's 50 Cent. I'm just playing. But it was a good album. I got
we can get to that too though.
You want to talk about that?
I want to talk about the sales. Like as far as like Cause you see how they I mean, 31,000. You know what I'm saying? As far as the streaming versus pure sales, do you consider that 31,000 a flop?
Yes. I consider it a flop because of who it is. I don't consider it a flop if it was somebody that's not at their stature. I don't consider that a flop if it was somebody at their stature, no. I only consider it a flop because of the stature of who they supposed to be. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
Because there's a lot of flack going on saying that its first week sales shouldn't matter right now because it's only with streaming and it's not pure sales or whatever. But at the same time, you got people like Taylor Swift selling 1.5 in a week.
That's why I said I don't fall into
half of her joints is pure sales.
I don't really fall into that album, that first week sell, like it don't matter thing, because it does. Because after the first week, a lot of people ain't going back. Like that's a fact. Like especially in today's time, like it's not happening. That first week sell matters. I'm telling you, it matters.
So do you think all them albums you just named was not it? Because Andre 3000 just dropped the album without even rapping, and
okay,
it's
I'm
so
glad you went there.
It's so more than everything.
I'm glad.
So
I am glad. Oh, I am so glad.
Like,
there you go.
That's kind of
crazy. So let's go.
Shitting on my man last episode. He was shitting on him.
So let me start here. Why are we talking about Andre 3000, right? Album on any, like, why are we talking about that? That is not, he's not even talking. It's not a rap album. So I still stand on that hill.
So what? That shit was still fire, nigga. Better than all they shits, nigga.
Like, he played the flute.
Yup. It's music, nigga.
He played the flute. Like, he played the flute.
He got a talent.
No, hold on.
He played the flute, nigga.
He played the flute.
And got more lit on for doing that than rapping, my nigga. Imagine if the nigga would have rapped.
That's the problem. He can't. And he said it. And that's what I want to talk to you about.
He could do it.
And that's what I want to talk to you about. The man is giving interviews talking about, I'm not inspired. I don't know what to rap about. That's when you know.
That's a nigga at peace, nigga.
That's what I know in my mind. He don't really got it. And it's okay. He's bowing out gracefully. Y'all should take note and see what he's doing. He's bowing out gracefully. He ain't got it. He ain't got it.
He got to rap. He realized, like, yo, what more can I do that I haven't done yet?
He didn't do anything, and that's the problem.
The nigga got the top selling album of all time.
He never dropped the album, and then he drops a solo album playing the flute. That's your solo album. That's what you give. That's what you give the people that's been waiting for you to bar up. You ain't bar up.
He got the top album all time, and he's killing niggas on their verses, nigga.
The top album of what? That's not
off of features, nigga. That's when I rap.
We talking about rap. I'm talking about words.
My nigga, he had one of the best verses this year, nigga.
He don't have a verse.
He had a verse on Killer Mike album. What you talking about?
Yeah, he did.
That's Grammy nominated.
You got that. What
you talking about?
Take that back. Because I got Michael. I'm bugging. The flute shit.
Like, come on, my nigga.
Sorry, y'all.
See what I mean? Like, these niggas.
Sorry, y'all. But the flute album thing, I can't believe you put that on your list.
My nigga,
you put that on your list?
Album of the year.
I ain't gonna say it's the top album of the year because it's not a rap album, so I'm not even gonna put that with that. But I'm just saying, just look at the impact.
So you satisfied with that?
It got a bigger impact than anything that dropped this year.
Was you satisfied?
And this is
with
facts.
That? It got an impact because people is upset that he's playing a flute.
No,
they like, yo, this guy
it's because it's him.
This guy that's supposed to be one of the best rappers ever comes out and plays a flute. He gave you 8 tracks, or what is it, 8 or 12? He gave you 8 tracks of him playing a flute.
My nigga.
That's why I said that is an impact. That's like,
got
wow.
more motion than every nigga out.
I'll tell you this
year.
He did, and he sounds good. And he sounds good. He sounds good playing the flute. He definitely sounds good. I'm not gonna lie. The flute, he sounds good.
My nigga, and he out rapping niggas.
But I would not.
What the fuck is a hookah?
But you cannot say it's album of the year, top albums. It's not up there. We can't do that. Come on now. Andre 3000, you let me down. You let everybody else down. They could say how they could keep it PC, but I'm going to keep it a stack with you. You let me down. I wanted to hear you rap, but I guess you can't. You ain't got it, but whatever. Whatever, man. I was glad you brought him up because you brought him up?
You know, it's still a number one album.
What's that?
My nigga, of course it is.
In the U.S. New Age, it's a number one.
New Age.
Bro.
New Age.
It's sold more than all the albums.
That's every album. What the fuck is
it's number 5 on alternative.
Exactly. Let it stay there. What is it on rap? What is it on rap?
It's not rap.
Exactly. So why are we talking about this? We have
He's
no
like, yo,
business talking about this,
what
man.
the fuck I'm rapping about in this dirt ass time? The fuck out of here. Y'all niggas don't fucking deserve me. Get the fuck out of
He
here.
can't rap. He can't rap. Niggas like J. Cole would bar him up. Drake will bar him up. He can't rap.
First of all, Drake don't even write his own raps.
Drake will bar him up.
Stop,
like, come on.
Yeah, but don't compare him to somebody that don't write their own raps.
Nah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
He don't write.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
So you putting okay.
All right.
So you putting Drake ahead of Andre 3000
today? Yeah, I stand on that.
So you putting all right. So you put.
I stand on
all right.
that.
So
He
you
never dropped the
So you one of
album.
them niggas that be like Drake is bigger than Michael Jackson.
No,
you
hell
one of them
no. You
niggas.
crazy?
Yeah, that's
Hell
one of them
no.
niggas.
Hell
Yes,
no.
you
You
are.
crazy? I'm a Michael Jackson fan. Hell no. Michael Jackson's my guy. You serious?
My nigga,
I love Mike.
Let me tell you
Everybody know that.
something, nigga, and I'm gonna go on to say on the fucking record.
Go ahead and say that. Speak your mind.
He would never be the best rapper ever, nigga. Ever in life.
Who that?
Nigga, Drake.
I wouldn't say that.
You know what I'm
Jay Z
saying?
is the best rapper ever.
Of
So
course,
I'm saying.
you know that. There you go.
I don't know about that. But
you know,
nigga,
Hov is
nah.
Drake
But
would
nah,
never be,
just
and
on-
Andre would never be better than Hov.
And
You
it
know
got
that.
nothing to do with nothing.
It's a fact.
Only reason I say that is because streaming versus buys. Will we be talking about Drake in this fashion if we had to go out to a Sam Goody, FYE, or wherever we used to go to buy a CD physically? Will we be doing the same shit for Drake?
Not us, but I think he would sell. Yes, Drake is the king. Drake right now is
In this day and
that
age.
savior for hip hop right now. In my opinion, he is saving hip hop. He's keeping the lights on.
But he
Drake.
still ain't better than Andre 3000.
Yes, he is definitely better than Andre
He's
3000.
not a better rapper than Andre.
Andre 3000 is too weak. He can't even hold the game. Look, let me explain. You can't hold a light to Drake right now. You hear him? He don't even want to rap.
Or he can't hold the light to Drake's writer.
No, he's funny. Forget Drake. Forget Drake. Because
Think about it.
I'm talking about.
When the
I
last-
put J. Cole. He can't even see J. Cole.
Niggas was shitting on the nigga Drake album before. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you. Look, a lot of people shit.
They were shitting on it.
What for the dogs?
Yeah, they were shitting on it.
All right, let me explain
Your
something.
man,
That's why
your
Juicy's
man.
chain got taken.
Oh, hold on. Let me explain something to you. For
Yeah.
the dogs is a good album. I went back because I'm gonna tell you something. I was one of the people. I didn't like it.
You
At first.
shitted on the album.
I did, and I went back. I listened to it. And the more I listened to it, I'm like, oh, he's saying something. He's actually saying something on here. He is.
It seemed kind of dark. It's an alright album. This is dark. It came, but what I'm saying is, as far as like
And then
saying that, like that's one of them ones, like that's Scary Hours. That's what we. If we could get a full album of that,
let's talk about that
Know what
because
I'm
that
saying?
Scary Hours
then we
Hours
talking.
part was crazy.
But it was good records on the album, so I ain't gonna shit on it. Like, see, the album was.
He
whack,
was
so
still
it
getting
wasn't.
on Pharrell and Pusha on there. He was still
Like,
getting
that-
that
I
everybody.
want to honestly. I want to see an album with him and J. Cole. Like, I would love to hear that album. Even though I'd rather see Kendrick and Cole, but
I'm gonna keep.
I think that'd be a
I don't
better
wanna
match.
See, I don't want to.
Cole will run on both of them.
That's a fact, and that's a
Ain't
fact.
nobody
That's a
fucking
fact.
with Kendrick. Period.
Now you're bugging. He's bugging. Cole.
These niggas can never.
Cole
fuck
been
with-
calling Kendrick out for the past years. He been calling him out.
You know why he would never
last
fuck
couple
with?
of tracks-
You know why he would never fuck with the nigga Kendrick, nigga? Cause he's not from the street, nigga.
What?
He's a backpack.
What
He's
are
a
you-
backpack rapper, nigga.
What are you
He's
talking
considered a backpack rapper.
What?
J. Cole,
About
nigga.
Kendrick.
No,
Yes,
J.
you gotta
Cole.
be talking about Kendrick.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Cole's not from the like. You know what I mean by street, my nigga? I mean like what Kendrick is.
Kendrick,
Kendrick
what are you
isn't
talking
he
about?
like a
Just
widow
because he was
rapper?
born.
How he's a weirdo, nigga? That nigga's from
I didn't say
fucking.
Just 'cause he was born-
I didn't say he was a weirdo. I said weirdo rapper.
No, he ain't no weirdo rapper.
Wait,
nigga. That nigga come
hold
from-
on.
Nigga,
We're not doing that.
every
Five.
album
Just
is a
because you
fucking.
born in Compton doesn't make you street. Like, what are you
Yeah,
talking about?
I'm not
Like,
saying street in that. I mean what niggas had to go through, as far as
he didn't go, man,
did he
yo,
go through?
my
they
nigga.
are just alike. Them two is if they're just alike to me. If we're gonna do that,
All
they're
right.
just alike. I'm not gonna
They
say
not just alike,
They are
nigga.
just alike. Kendrick
Hell
ain't
no, nigga.
Kendrick ain't toting no guns.
That nigga
J.
went
Cole
to-
ain't toting no guns. They not around.
Nigga, that nigga went to St. John's, nigga. Of course he ain't toting no motherfucking gun.
I don't-
Nigga.
I'm not from
Ain't
LA,
nothing
but
wrong
I'm
with
sure
that either.
Kendrick went to
Ain't
St.
nothing wrong with that either.
Excuse him for getting a college education.
Word. that's
No,
crazy.
not that at all. But I mean, as far as if you, when it come to rapping and subject, he ain't going Ain't,
He will.
What he can
What?
he
This
can
guy's
do
crazy.
He could do what Cole do and plus more.
Talk
No,
to me when Kendrick go platinum with no features.
My nigga.
Okay. Then we got the conversation.
Every fucking
when he goes
any-
platinum with no
any-
features, we can have this
He been
conversation.
calling
again.
him
Any
out.
fucking Kendrick album is
Him
a
and Drake been
certified
calling him out
classic,
on-
nigga.
for the past
A
two-
Pimp to a Butterfly is one of the
Past 2 years, I've been calling this nigga out. He won't come outside.
nigga. He just
can't-
dropped the best album last year.
What?
What?
Y'all niggas is crazy. Okay, we'll see. Okay,
Yo, pass me a light, man. We still
Yo, well,
nobody put us
okay.
on. This is 86 and 5's bugging.
all right. Let's get to the top podcast.
This guy is bugging.
Episodes of the year.
Oh man.
Oh, it's right there, bro.
Oh, got it. My bad. I don't.
Right, so what's some of your top interviews this year?
Damn, man. I ain't gonna front. The Math Hoffa and Bimmy shit, man.
That was this year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That shit was good.
Had me.
Yeah.
That shit had me in trouble. A lot of Math Hoffa interviews this year was official.
Yeah, there was a lot of messy episodes.
There was a lot of messy episodes that I was fucking with.
Yeah.
You had my man Joe on there. You know what I'm saying? He was
I like
on
the
there
special ed joint. I ain't gonna hold you. One of the best as far as press runs too. Shot Money XL. That fucking interview we had with Ray Daniels and with Bag Few and with Math, all of them are very great interviews, and you gain a lot of knowledge from them
Shout out to Bag Few too, because they've been doing.
Yeah, shout out to Esco
this year.
Queens.
They've been dropping some shit too. I've been fucking with Bag Few too. They had a lot of good interviews. I like the shit. Damn, Fire, you put me on the spot with the interviews. I just like the podcast. I can tell you the podcasts I've been fucking with. So Bag Few have been fucking with this year. Math Hoffa shit been fucking with this year. Cam Newton shit been fucking with this year. I've been getting it, yo. It's not a podcast, but yo,
it is a podcast.
Shay and Shay and Ocho shit.
Oh, nigga, that's a podcast.
That's a podcast.
That's a podcast. That's a night. I like
that shit right
nigga,
there.
Shout out to fucking Cam and fucking Mace, nigga.
Oh yeah, I got that on my list too.
Like,
that's top shows.
Come up of the year.
That's a TV show. That ain't a podcast.
Ain't a podcast?
No, it's not a pod. But that's a top show. Yeah, I got that in my shows. I got Cam and Mace in my shows. I got Hit Boy Dad too. I wanted to end it off with this too. I got Hit Boy and his dad. It was Surf with Drown 2. That album was hard. That came out this year officially. Hit Boy dropped his album with his dad. I think they coming out with an album for his dad this year too, or the following year. But we're gonna get into that. I got Brent Faiyaz, SZA, and Coco Jones. I ended out with them. It was a good year for music. I'm not gonna lie. It was slow in the beginning, but towards the end, people started dropping. I'm not gonna lie. For me, that's what I gotta say. I'm gonna put the list in order on the page, but for now, this is what I got.
There too.
But if we talking about shows, right? There was a Snowfall ended this year. That was one of my favorite shows. We got the Snowfall, man. How you feel about that? It's done. It's over. That's it. No more Franklin Saint. It's a wrap. I will say it's a bittersweet thing because that's a good show. But the way how it ended, I just wanted more, man.
Yeah, it was just.
I wanted more, man. I ain't gonna lie, but it went. That's one of my top shows of this year for me too. Okay. Snowfall.
I fuck with Gangs of London, man. That shit is crack.
You was talking about that.
Gangs of London is crack. Fucking. I fuck with Force. That's like one of my favorite Power spinoffs.
Oh, Force, yo. I ain't gonna front. They did their thing. I don't know if they heard people talking, but the writers stepped they shit up for Tommy's Power. Because the first season was not it to me.
Nah, I love first season.
I don't like the first season.
I love the first season. It was like the setup season.
Yeah.
Like,
you like the first season?
No, I like the first season, but I did hear a lot of mixed reviews about the first season.
The first season was not it.
The second season, they definitely.
The second season, they stepped their shit up. Like, they turned it up. So, shout out to them stepping their game up on that. But, you know, we fuck with Power over here. You know, I'm Power Universe. I got Power on my shit, too. I got Power. I also got the another show that's not coming back out, man. The Winning Time, the LA Dynasty shit.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't understand why they canceled that joint, yo.
Well, you see, I guess because of, you know, the strike. Remember, they couldn't promote
But
it.
wasn't it two Laker type of shows on at the same time?
No, that was a documentary.
It was a doc.
One is a doc and one is a show.
Yeah.
The HBO one I fuck with heavy.
That's the show.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm mad, but that ended this year. That was another good show. Man, that was that even though it was a lot of fabrication, that shit seemed so real though. I ain't gonna front whoever wrote that shit was official. Like,
it was based on
I'm about to say
true events
for real.
Because they made it
wrote like a book.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I got wrong information because they made it seem like it was on some. You know, there was like a lot of fabrication. These are not real stories because that's what made them put the documentary out in the first place.
Right.
Because they was like, nah, we ain't part of that. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good show. That's one of my shows this year that left.
You know what's gonna be crazy though?
What else you got?
To end it off the year.
What's that?
That Uncle Murder and wrap up.
Oh shit! What you think gonna talk about?
Honestly, he need to make that shit a whole mixtape.
You gotta talk about Diddy.
He gotta make it a whole mixtape. It is unless it's gonna be 30 minutes long this year.
Well, last year was like 15.
Like
15 minutes last year.
But this year was like so much happened this year. It's like it's gonna be triple of last year. Like it's gonna be crazy. Diddy got his own section. Like Puff got his own section.
He gotta have 5 minutes.
The first 5 to 10 minutes is about Puff.
And he gotta do it. And watch they do it on like an old Diddy beat.
Yo,
I can feel
that
it.
part, right. That was
they gonna
fire.
remix it with some old Diddy shit.
But you need 10 minutes for Will and Jada.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy.
That was a crazy.
The Young Thug case. It's so much shit happened this year.
Young Thug case is crazy too, man. A lot of shit.
Like
going
so
on.
much shit happened this year. You know what I mean? But as far as rap, man, it's a good year in rap. You know what I mean? Looking forward to next year. You know what I mean? Got a lot of things going on. Got a lot of progress. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of artists come out. I want to see a Kid Cudi album come out. I want a Jay-Z album.
You heard what he said?
I want to hear Cudi, nigga.
But you hear how he tried to? Yeah, I want to see a Jay-Z album after the. Like, don't do that. Don't do that.
I would like to see a Jay album.
You would?
I would. I see that they had some shit.
You want an album from the GOAT?
What GOAT?
Jay-Z.
Nah,
what GOAT? The GOAT?
Sean Carter.
My nigga, that nigga's
that's not the collection.
Nigga's not the GOAT, my nigga. I ain't going there with y'all niggas right now. He's not the GOAT.
I'm looking forward, but before I'm saying who I'm looking forward to, I want to give a shout out to Benny the Butcher, man. He gets an award for being the slimiest nigga of the year. I'm giving him that because he deserves his props for that.
Nah, shout out to Butch.
You officially won that battle, my brother. You would win the battle anyway, but you put the knife in the, you know what I mean? You knifed him. I don't know what's up with today's generation, but the generation I'm from, that's a W. You know what I'm saying? I understand it's the internet time, whatever the case may be, but that's a W, my brother. And I want to salute you.
Funny to me, man.
I want to salute you. You made me look at a rapper
it's funny.
a different way, in a different light. I have never done that in a while, and you made me do that. Because I fuck with that guy, but I can't listen to him the same after what I've seen. You know what I'm saying?
No, I ain't gonna hold you.
Does she have a BSF chain? I want to know.
That fucking listen. I mean, I'm
gonna
give you a real story. Fuck it. I'm gonna give you a real story.
Are you dropping an exclusive or nobody put this on for the end of the year? That's
fucking.
We going viral.
I'm out in DC. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out to Butch for his birthday show. You know, my man Graf was on there, so I accompany Graf to DC. So I'm chilling. You know, I'm always on time, so I'm backstage chilling, eating all the food. You know what I mean? Getting my camera right and all that. Just chilling. Niggas finally coming in backstage and all that. So I opened the door to, like, cause my dressing room, our dressing rooms is like
my dressing room.
Not about our dressing room. Soon we open the doors like this, like the hallway where everybody walk by, like cause the main dressing room's in the back, and in the other way. So I open the door, literally, she's standing right there, like literally, and the shit fucked me up. It fucked my head up for a second. I'm like, oh shit, like, and she know that I noticed that who she is, so I'm like. I'm looking at her like, yo, what are you doing back here? Like, you know what I mean? I gave her one of them, like, okay, that's what's popping off. But I'm not even sure if anybody was aware or, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure how it went. Yeah, right there, I was dying laughing to myself. Like, yo, damn, this nigga Butch. Petty in the motherfucker. So I was just dying, yo.
That's what I'm getting.
Shout out to Butch, man. That shit was funny, man. Shout out
Benny
to DC.
Is getting
but she was cool as shit. So I was talking to her backstage. We was just chilling, kicking it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Destiny. She's cool as shit.
Shout out to her and shout out to Benny for the pettiest nigga of the year. He gets that award. We're giving you that, my brother. Shout out to you. Applaud to him. I wanted to get into other shows that I was talking about. Let's go to you. My bad. Because Hills. Now, look. Hills is a wrestling show. Hills is a wrestling show, people. It was on Stars. It's really go in depth into the wrestling business. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like it. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm a wrestling guy. You know, anybody that really know me know we fuck with wrestling over here.
Heavy.
I'm not sure. I think they canceled that too. I'm really sad to see that one go. But that came out last year, but it ended this year. So that was one of my shows of the year because I was watching that all summer. That came out this summer, but shout out to Hills. Hopefully they come back. Somebody pick it up somewhere. They actually coming out with a movie on the Axel brothers. I can't remember their name, man, but it's a movie coming out soon. If I'm not mistaken, if you hit me up, man, the brothers. It's an ill movie coming out soon. You know I love wrestling. I'm gonna check that out when I get a chance to. But
wrestling is lit right now too.
We could talk about it.
We could talk about it a little bit. CM Punk is back. Randy Orton back.
Because it was on the sites.
I ain't gonna hold you. It's one of the best times. This is a great time to be a wrestling fan right now. Like,
it is.
Like the way it's lit right now, the way all the divisions lit, heavyweights, the women, like it's just the storylines that's being written is like it's just a great time. Different competition, AEW, like it's lit everywhere right now.
Well, you know they got that check. You know what I'm saying? They got that big check. They got that deal. I mean, they did that big deal. So with them, it does make sense. So
let me ask you this, as a wrestling fan. So Vince was the problem.
Yeah, because
they got rid of Vince soon. They made the deal.
Yeah, because if Vince is old school. It kind of remind me of an old school, dude.
I feel you.
Stuck in his ways. You know what I mean? His ways is what it is.
Do you think if Vince was there, the CM Punk thing would have happened?
No, I don't think the CM Punk thing would have happened. I don't think Randy Orton would have came back as fast as he would. I don't think he would have came back. I don't think a lot of people would have came back.
A lot of people was unhappy.
A lot of people was unhappy.
And you know who would have been champion by now?
Who you think?
Austin Theory. He was pushing him hard.
Crazy.
And I like Austin Theory.
I did, but I didn't like the way how he was.
Who was your my bad to cut you off. Who was your as far as like on a come up for next year, who's like one of your favorite people to look forward to right now?
I'm fucking with Gunther.
Okay.
Yo, Gunther. He's giving me that old school vibe mixed with that new school. You know what I mean? Straight wrestling moves, straight. You know what I mean? Aggressive. He don't say much. He let the fighting do the talking, and I fuck with Gunther like that. I think he's gonna have a big year. I think he's gonna be champion soon. He's definitely gonna be champion. He's definitely holding that IC title down. He's making this shit crazy. He's making that system. Yeah, he's like the man of that. They don't give him enough shine for that.
So y'all don't fuck with Vince no more.
Nah, I've been off Vince, man.
I fuck with Vince.
All right. I've been off Vince.
I fuck with Vince, but I did not like his storylines and how.
I've been off Vince.
And I'm not even going to
blame. He tried to get rid of Triple H.
Though. I'm not going to blame Vince.
He tried to get rid of Triple H. I don't fuck with Vince. He tried to get rid of Triple H.
I'm not going to blame Vince because Shane was in charge when them whack ass storylines was going on down last year. It was under his watch. So I'm going to give Shane that responsibility. But as far as looking forward to, it's two people I'm looking forward to. As far as women, I'm looking forward to the debut of Jade.
Oh yeah, Jade Cargill, that's my girl.
That's the debut I'm looking forward to. Her. And she's supposed to have been already debuted, but
I don't like what they're doing.
Because it's not. It's you already know what they're saying about her. You heard
what they saying?
She can't wrestle.
What?
That's what been the hold up. She been at the headquarters in Orlando, I think it is.
She the female Goldberg?
Yeah, like the AEW ain't teaching shit about wrestling, so they really had to like train like.
So why even bring her? Why even show us her? Like they showed us like she
because we thought she was the hype she is the hype she was, but she's not on that WWE level as far as like ring wise where they trying to take her.
I could understand that.
You know what I'm
saying?
See
that because she has the presence.
Yeah, she has the presence. She definitely has the presence. She just gotta
have the in ring.
Yeah, because you gotta look at the. She got a lot of competition. But like the female shit is crazy right now. Like I can see her having a feud with Bianca Belair or anybody.
I definitely
that would be crazy. Her Charlotte Flair, what?
That would be crazy.
Like
that'd be a hard WrestleMania.
Her Becky Lynch, that should be crazy too. But as far as Mel, my man, Shoosh.
That's my guy.
That's my guy, and I hope they do good by him, man. Like I like his whole like.
I think he
remind me of Kurt Angle.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna break away to give you that Kurt Angle feel. I think he's gonna take over the Kurt Angle feel, and then he's gonna break away from that team. Yeah. But yeah, man, wrestling this year stepped it up. I'm not going front. I even went to a show this year, so you know what I mean, shout out to wrestling. Facts. I went to my first basketball game this year too. My first basketball game. My first game.
Went to the Knicks game, right?
It was a Brooklyn Nets.
Okay, you got to go to the Knicks game. You got to go to the Knicks game.
I definitely got to go to the Knicks game, but I went to the Brooklyn Nets. They
totally different.
They won that night. I went with my son and my mom, so it was different. So
that Knicks game is different, man.
I want to go because it's the Mecca. You got to go to the
Garden.
Knicks game.
Go to the Garden.
Go to the Garden. It's the Mecca.
Let me say this. I will say this. Like, the Barclays Center is
a tourist fucking place.
No. It's not even that now. Depending on what's going on there. But the Barclays Center is kind of more of a vibe, kind of a
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you feel like you're in the club in that motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Niggas be smoking. Niggas smoking in there, right? Niggas be smoking while the game's going on.
It was mad hood. I had to get niggas out the seat.
Future concert was fucking nothing but.
Oh yeah, that 50 concert was crazy in there.
So,
Facts.
But then with the Garden,
it's classy.
It's more of a
it got
classy
nostalgia to it. Like
that's
hella stars in the building.
That's where I went and watched the wrestling. I was at the Garden. I went to the basketball game.
Garden,
so I've been to the Garden, but I never been to a basketball game. In the Garden.
You ain't.
I went to go to a Knick game.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you haven't been to the Garden.
Yeah, gotta go to the Knick
facts,
game.
Facts.
I'm gonna tell you right now. No, I'm gonna tell you. Listen,
and I want you to wear a visitor's uniform when you go.
I wear whatever the fuck I want when I go.
Why not?
But
Big Queens.
You haven't
been. Gonna heck you like a motherfucker.
You haven't been to the Garden until you've been in the boardroom. You've been in the boardroom, then you've been to the Garden. If you ain't get to the boardroom yet, then you haven't been to the Garden. I'll tell you that right now. When you get into the boardroom is like where all of like the executives go. A lot of the Knicks alumni go there, and it's like all top shelf everything. All top shelf liquor, top shelf food. Like not what you gonna buy in the concession stands.
Right.
Steak, shrimp, soup, all type of. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a different kind of.
Right.
You know, there's levels to it. You get into that boardroom. Oh man, it's like heaven. And once you inside, like you don't pay for nothing. You tip your waiters and whatnot. But it's a whole different vibe. Last time I was there, we was with fucking Charles Smith.
Out of all people,
we was with fucking Charles Smith. And but it's always lit in there. Drinks, like I said,
ain't nothing
crazy.
like Knick alumni, man.
Oh yeah,
cause they show up to damn near every game.
I gotta go to the Knick game.
Are there a lot of them on staff?
I mean, they might not necessarily be at the games because like Allen Houston was like the GM for the
the development league, the team, the G League team. Is it the G League team? The one that's in Westchester?
It was the yeah,
the one that's in Westchester.
And then like I know they'll have like Starks at like events. What's the dude? John Wallace, he does some of the events. Larry Johnson does events for them.
That's fucked up. They did. Oakley still not. He's not valid. Still in there.
Nah, he not.
Damn,
I doubt that will ever happen, bro.
Word. Like how you get a lifetime ban?
I don't know even about the lifetime ban. It's just that James Dolan don't fuck. So all right, so. I don't even know if I can tell this, if I can say the story right now.
Nobody put us on.
Let me see. Yeah, let me see if I can say this without like, because I don't want to, because I'm not supposed to.
I feel like I gotta tell a story now.
But so he's allegedly Dolan don't fuck with none of the dudes that was there before he took over, which means that would be like Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, he don't fuck with Pat. Pat never got a job.
You know what I'm saying? Those groups, even though they were the Knicks, you know what I'm saying? Like, he came after them. So he fucks with the guys that was there during his run. That's why you see, like, Allen Houston is always going to, you know what I'm saying, get that push. Because that was from
makes sense
when he took over.
Basically, like the team that the year before that Marbury came, around that time.
Yeah, like, whatever his guys, anything before that, all them 90s, with the exception of like Starks.
You're about to say John Starks.
Yeah.
Cause he got the reason Brunson even came.
Yeah. But other than that, yeah, you know, they like why wouldn't, if Patrick Ewing's a coach and y'all been shitty for damn near 50 years, why would you not ever give Patrick Ewing a shot at coaching?
That shit crazy.
Makes no sense.
But ain't Brunson Pops was on staff? On the Knicks?
Rick Brunson?
Yeah.
But he
I heard that, yeah.
Was he on the Knicks staff before he came?
Before Jalen Brunson came?
Yeah.
I don't think he was. I think he came there.
He came with him?
Well, I mean, he might have done like the charity events that they do.
Because I know that was a strong reason why he came to New York.
Yeah. So he might do like the charity stuff, because a lot of them do the events, like when they're giving out gifts to the kids or things like that. Or if somebody like, let's say like Karan's having a charity event, and then he'll be like maybe like the representative from the team that would do a charity event. Right. So they'll have like a lot of guys go out, or back to school drives, things like that. Yeah. They have them go out. So it's possible he could have been doing that, but maybe not a job within the actual Knicks team. So right. Could be with the organization, but just not the team itself. Right.
Got it. Yeah, but yeah, that's it. Nobody put us on exclusive on the Knicks, man. But that's That's what it is. I got this. Is what I want to talk about too. I got a artist that I've been looking at of the year. New artist want to come up. I want to talk about her name is Lexa Gates. She's very different. You know what I mean? She's very different. Look out for her. She's gonna be coming out soon. She give you like that Doja Cat vibes. You know what I'm saying? I think she's from New York. I don't know where, but hit me if I'm wrong. Lexa Gates and Tizo Touchdown, dude that was on Drake album.
Okay.
He gives me like the new like Michael Jackson vibes. You know what I'm saying? Mixed with today, he got that like Michael Jackson feel. I wouldn't say like The Weeknd because it's not that. It's a Michael Jackson vibe. He definitely got that. Check out the Tizo Touchdown. And those are my picks, man, for this year, man. This year been cool. Yeah. You know, shit going on. What you got, Fi?
I'm just gonna keep it short because the battery's dying. But I gotta shout out Cello. I think Cello's gonna have a big year this year.
Shout out to Cello.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Cello.
Shout out to Trap
Queens.
Hefe. I feel like it's gonna be a big year for Queens for rap.
Shout out to Queens. I think so too. Shout out to Cello. Shout out to Star Jelly and them. You know what I mean, shout out to the hat, man. Shout
Queens
out to
Vibe
Queens
Radar.
Vibe Radar, man.
Facts.
Those are my guys out there. They making moves. I think they're gonna be the next media for the next year. They did their thing this year, so shout out to them as far as
shout out to
content.
Miss Chit Chat. I'm looking forward to seeing that list.
Shout out to
I know
Miss
she
Chit
about to
Chat.
drop her
Yeah, we're
list,
gonna talk
you know what
about
I'm
her
saying?
list. Shit, we're gonna repost your list, Miss
Yeah,
Chit Chat.
facts.
So shout out to you too. Shout out to Trip, man. You're doing your thing. You've been doing your thing this year.
Yeah,
So
Code 187.
check it
Download.
out.
We're gonna get Fi his cameo.
Yeah,
right?
I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
Please.
Let me say, fuck you for life for somebody.
Yeah, because that's his line, man. But this has been another episode.
Hold on, you got a scenario before we get out of here?
Oh,
We need one.
oh man. All right, man. All right, I give you a scenario before you get out of here, man. All right, so what would you do, right? What would you do if you're out? Let's say you out with your lady. You know what I mean, and you just happen to be let's say a Walmart, because in Walmart things get crazy in Walmart.
Yeah.
They talk. Walmart's being memes and all that.
Yeah.
Walmart
A lot of
is
things
crazy.
happen
A lot
at
of things
Walmart.
happen in Walmart. There'd be a lot of things walking in Walmart. But let's just happen, you in Walmart, and let's say you with
Things
your
pop
lady,
up.
things pop up. But you're online. Let's just say you happen to be online, and you see the most, the most fattest ass in the store online in front of you, and you're standing with your lady. What do you do? How do you handle it? How do you move in that situation? What's going on? What's your take? Because for me, I say you do the quick peek off, and then like you stare off to the, like you don't see it, but you peek, but you don't see it. You don't do too much. But you just don't, you don't want to.
I ain't telling them my secrets, but I'm looking
Nah.
straight. I'm looking straight, and I'm focused on what I'm focused on, and I'm getting my groceries, getting my strawberry oatmeal, and I'm out. I'm not even paying attention to that. I'm good.
You don't acknowledge it.
I don't even acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like I'm looking at it. It's already looking at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not even going to do that.
Okay. I mean, I think that's different. I personally feel that the quick peek and move, that's a better move, because if you do the quick peek and move, nobody's looking. It's stick and go. You know what I mean? It's one of those. If you see what I'm doing, it's like that. You just keep it moving. That's what I say. That's a scenario that I get. What would you do if that was you, Trip?
First of all, let me say this. Anytime Dutch has these scenarios, I feel like he's the most innocent person who's not going to do anything, but because of how he handles the situation, he's always going to get in
He's
trouble.
always going to get in trouble.
Like,
always.
Always.
Because
Every
they'll be
time
like, oh,
he
you know
does
you want to
this shit.
look. Oh, you know you want to look.
Word. I feel
And then you'll be like,
he's gonna
oh,
do some shit.
and he'll be like, what are you talking about? And then it's like, oh, you already, yeah.
This
So you
gonna
already
turn
know.
into some shit. I'm sorry. That's not,
You already going.
Yo.
That's gonna be the dude that be arguing at the line and shit at the register.
You might be right.
He be arguing at the register like, yo, come on, man.
What you do? You got the look? You give a look, or you
See,
one of those?
Listen,
One of those taps. You give a tap?
anybody rolling with me know not to give me no lip in public.
This guy here.
You understand?
This guy
My
here. Look,
shit.
now we
you know what I mean? I roll a
potting.
tight ship over it.
Now we potting. Go
You
ahead,
ain't-
man.
No,
Go ahead,
I'm
man.
I don't even gotta say nothing.
That's how you do it.
That's it. Like, don't get out of pocket.
So you just look and
don't get out of pocket. Ain't nothing gonna go crazy in mine.
I
Now I mean, rarely that happens to me. And when it does, it get checked at the door.
I hear that.
I look.
You look.
That look.
just
like,
look.
what are you doing? I give you that look. You ain't doing.
You never did the yo babe, yo shit fat. Like you ever did one of those?
Nah, because we gonna look together.
Yeah, facts.
That's because you know some people do that. Yo babe, yo babe, yo shit
And that's
fat.
me keeping it 100 because when I'm walking, the person that's walking is already gonna look at me. They do. So there's already defense being played over here. You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm not gonna disrespect you with it. You know what I'm saying?
So
you're not gonna be gawking
yeah,
at the shit. You gonna look. Okay, keep it moving.
Keep it moving,
Right.
right? That's
what I'm saying. That shit crazy, right?
So it goes back to what I was saying. Anyway, this has been another episode of Nobody Put Us On, episode 86.
Yep.
I'm your boy Dutch Real P.
Father God.
Wait, hold up. Before y'all go, I gotta give the award for comeback podcast of the year that Nobody Put Us On.
Let's go.
Man. Give it
You already know.
Yo, good
Shout out to
looking, man.
Dutch,
Shout out
man.
to us,
Shout out to
man.
my nigga Trent.
Shout out to
You already know, man. We out here, man.
Shout out, yo.
Top of the year. We keep pause.
We getting crazy. Nah, we gonna get crazy top of the year. Top of the year, fuck all that. Top of the year, we getting crazy, man. Nobody Put Us On is going. We not stopping.
Mm-hmm.
This is what it is. Yo, holler at us. Hit the DM up. Nobody Put Us On. NBPUO on IG.
Yes, sir. Subscribe, like, comment.
All that. Subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. All that. Do what you got to do. Tap in with us and get at us, man. This has been another episode of Nobody Put Us On again. We had talked about what we can talk about. If we miss some things that we missed, hit us up. Let us know. You know what I mean? Hit us up. We'll talk about it. You know what I mean? But this has been another episode, man. Shout out to y'all.
She said, don't leave. I'll be back, but I'm going for a minute now. Suckers get no cheese. Exposed fakes, they all get in the picture now. I just smell dope pile, I never mix up. Keep your little 3-5, cause I'm zipped up. Please don't touch my ride, that's I picked up. You and your homegirl, now get in, cause I'm